high 88. Partly cloudy tonight, low 65. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 85. Partly sunny, 88 on Saturday, and for Sunday and Monday, sunshine with the highs each day in the low to mid 80s. Overnight low was 64. Yesterday's high was 90. Currently, humidity is at 99%. Winds are calm, and the pressure at 30.21. Mostly sunny right now, and we've got 66 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's Mark Turner. I'm Mike Dreeth. Tom Levine will be joining us shortly. Boy, there's so much to talk about here.
It was a busy Wednesday. Man.
I'll say.
11 new cases of COVID-19.
Yeah, I know. That was when I saw that report last night, I thought, oh my. And it's a complete, it rolls across the demographics.
Oh, yeah. Certainly does.
Young, old, in between. A lot to be concerned about there.
Yeah.
But I got other news. By the way, happy birthday to Bill Book, friend of the show. Bill's just hanging loose on Friday nights now, isn't he?
Yeah. Not much to do.
You and I were both talking. How long's it been?
I know.
That we didn't have something to do on a Friday night.
I can't remember the last time I hadn't been to a high school football game on a Friday night. It's been
decades.
Yeah. Decades.
Yeah. By the way, here's the news. Here's the
Oh.
Go ahead.
About high school football.
Yeah, go ahead.
Saw a report yesterday. I think it was from Indiana. Out of 1,000 high school football games, there's not been a report of an illness.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah, that is good news.
Well, you've
got some good news.
Here we go. Here's the beat on the street. Okay.
All right.
The news is of a possible sale of the Airtex office complex and Plant 2.
Really?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We have the Bobcat on this right now at the courthouse to try to confirm.
He's tracking down the info.
Well, he's a news hound. You know that guy? He's got his snout right on the pavement.
He's a news bloodhound.
And he's looking into it. But I heard about this last night. I had a source, I'll say. And Tom, good morning.
The name source.
Well, I've got the name, but I'm not going to reveal it because I like it when people
therefore unnamed
call me and give me information. But this is,
protect your sources.
A matter of public record, and that's what the Bobcat's going to find out about, Jeff Vaughn, as he takes off down to the courthouse. But news of a possible sale of the Airtex offices and Plant 2. For a moment, can we just run wild with speculation? Totally unconfirmed speculation?
Wow. Sure, why not?
Zoom! Who would buy that property unless they were thinking about using it?
Well, why would you buy any property?
Well, I know, but I'm
about using it.
But think about this property. I mean, you got a downtown office complex,
right,
and Plant 2, which is not that old, right? I mean, it was fairly.
It's newer than Plant 1.
Oh, obviously, yes.
Where's Plant 2 located at? Is it in the Airtex complex right there along Lineker?
Yes.
Okay, it is in that area. Okay.
Right?
Right.
Okay, you got to get your camera adjusted because all we can see is your. So anyway,
I got too much headroom.
Yeah, out there, that's Plant 2 out there on Lineker when you make the turn.
Right.
Back behind
where Lineker
Green
starts.
Pig. Back there.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we're going to find out more about this. But, why not start the rumors here?
Why not?
The rumors haven't started already.
Why not? By the way, I went to the eye doctor yesterday afternoon in St. Louis. On my approach to the river on the Illinois side.
You in the loo.
I was going into the loo.
He was in the East Loo.
That's the East Loo. There was this massive billboard.
Okay. I know which one you're talking about. I bet.
Because you've seen it.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm tempted to
About
drive.
men,
I'm tempted to just
right?
go to St.
I
Louis
wish-
just to see that.
I wish I could have gotten a picture of it. Yes, it is a large black billboard with a white outline
Silhouette.
Silhouette.
of a man's body.
Yes.
Okay, and there is
There's a red X
yes,
circle.
at a strategic point that would allow you to determine the gender of said outline.
Right.
I'm being very careful here, okay?
I can get a picture of it on Saturday.
Because you're going that way.
Yeah.
And
we
it
need to
says,
I got to see this.
stop circumcision.
I saw that last time and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I wanted to take the next exit, come back around and see it again.
Carol's driving, so I
What?
mean, I'm in the passenger side, and my head turns, and I watch it go by, and I said, "Did you see that?" And she
She
said,
probably said, no, I'm driving.
"Yes, exactly. There's 4 cars around us. She's driving." I said, "You couldn't believe what that billboard." And you know what she said? "Don't talk about it tomorrow."
How can you not?
You know what my response to every time I hear that from Tina is? I have
No.
2 words for her.
What?
Show prep.
Exactly. This is all part of show prep. Oh well.
Say no to circumcision.
It's right there by that old grain elevator that has the monkey on it.
Yes. Well, it's by Larry Flint's.
Yeah.
Not that I know where that is.
Just a little past Larry Flint's.
That's right. There on the right. Okay, well, hey, I thought they had a very... I'm sorry that I had to go to St. Louis, but it was part of this whole eye thing that I'm in the middle of.
And apparently he can see better because he saw the sign.
Yeah.
I did see the sign well. I saw it real good.
Well, those are pretty big billboards there.
It was huge. It was huge. All right. But I missed the meeting last night. I would have loved to have been there.
You're talking about the Senior Citizens
Yes.
Center meeting.
It looks like they made real progress.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I applaud our interim mayor, Gary Moore, who says the city's in full support of this project.
Yay for the city.
Absolutely. I think it's great that you've got the right players around. I give credit to our good friend, K.O., for being at the eye of this.
It was a well-organized meeting that he put together, and he got the right people
he got
in
a
the
lot
right place at the right time.
and he had a lot of people, too. 50
Yeah.
folks show up, and they talked about land and building and, that it's TIF eligible.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yes.
Morning, is Terry there?
Hello, go
Yes.
ahead.
Can we help you?
Yes, my name is Michael Dobrow. I'm calling on behalf of the American Association of Endodontists. How are you?
Just fine. Does that you have anything to say about circumcision? I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, well you're going to have to call back on the business line, I'm afraid then.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
I didn't think the orthodontists wanted to talk about that. It's really in another area of the body.
I think you caught him a little off guard. now I'm afraid to answer the phone.
Where was I? I'm sorry, I'm getting old. Anyway, they had the right people in the room. They put together the right plan. Now they're putting together a steering committee. I like this. This is so good, and I really want us to help in every way we can here at the radio
It
station.
is definitely needed.
All right, let's see here. And also, the return to Illinois of Tim the Toolman Taylor is another. We had a jam-packed
Is imminent.
newscast.
Back. He's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Tim was always a nice guy. I got along. He followed me at Frontier Community College.
Followed you or followed you?
Followed me.
Followed you?
Followed.
He followed me.
Okay, somebody. You think
was
it's
that
the
my
you think it's the
neighborhood.
orthodontist again?
I think it is.
You sure?
Yeah.
You look at the numbers at the orthodontist.
Yeah.
You want to mess with him some more?
No.
You're on the air.
Go right ahead.
Hi.
It's teeth
Good
health.
morning, Morning Coffee. You're on the air.
We didn't do that.
See? It's hung up. He hung up already. So
Okay.
Vicky got it.
Well, he wants to talk about issues involving,
Your teeth.
and we've been lower this morning than that. All right. Still phone ringing. Let's go ahead and get into the meat.
Can't bunk this. Can't bunk this. You can't bunk this. Bunk. 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 Stop. Bucket time.
Yeah. It's bucket time.
It's bucking time.
Bucket time.
2 words. Stop circumcision. All right. September 10th.
Just say no.
I looked at their website and I was just like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Where's
there's-
Nancy Reagan at when we need her?
We got some real
Oh,
passion
just say
there.
no.
Birthdays today. Arnold
There's
Palmer.
wait a minute. There's a website?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's advertised on the bottom of the billboard.
I didn't see that.
He didn't. s-
No, I was just looking at the X.
It was in the
Just
fine-
like,
it was in the
what?
fine print of the billboard. There's a web.
There's a
say
website.
no to circumcision website.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a tip. Oh, we got to get off this. We got to move on. Nobody will take us seriously.
Nobody takes this seriously.
I guess you're probably right. Birthdays, Arnold Palmer would be
And that
91
would be a
today.
change from what?
Yeah, no kidding. 91. He died in 2016.
He was the founder of that drink,
The King. Yeah, he was the guy that gave us
the Arnold Palmer.
the Arnold
Arnold
Palmer,
Palmer.
making putting lemonade in with tea.
Yeah.
Becoming an Arnold Palmer. Got the name on it and everything.
And if you throw some other stuff in there, you call it a dirty Arnold Palmer.
A little booze, a little sauce.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
sauce.
okay. Named the King because he was the first superstar of the sport. You know, the thing about Palmer was he had a great social impact because most people saw golf as somewhat of an elitist sport
Yeah, it did.
Right.
back in the day, and he was kind of the Pennsylvanian common guy.
The everyman.
Yeah. He was part of the Big Three. Remember who the other 2 members of the Big Three were?
Ben Hogan and
Nope.
no,
Nope.
Arnold Palmer
Yeah.
and Chichi Rodriguez.
That's
no
Chai Chai.
Chai.
No, it's Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player.
Oh, okay.
Gary
Were
Player.
the other 3,
Okay.
not Palmer. He won 7 major championships. The Masters 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. Open once.
So he's got a closet full of green jackets.
Yes, he does. He
You know,
could.
when you win the Masters multiple times, do they give you a green jacket?
Yes,
every
we've
time, or you just
established
have
that.
to wear the other?
No, they give you a different one. You've got
Okay.
4 green jackets.
Just checking.
They don't say, "Hey, listen, we're going to cheap out because you won it before."
Yeah. Well, you know.
We've already got one in your size.
Hey,
That's
hey, you know
right.
what? Hey, we're gonna give you an extra $100, so
Yeah.
you can use the same
Yeah, go-
jacket.
go
We'll
get
We'll just
circumcised.
throw an extra $100 in there.
Palmer was married to the former Winnie Walzer. Winnie was his wife's name, and he was totally devoted to her. She passed away early at the age of 65 back in 1999, complications of ovarian cancer. Palmer was credited with mixing lemonade and tea, as we said.
Yeah.
And we also found out about a dirty
Yeah.
Arnold Palmer. Looks like the orthodontist is calling again. Yes? No? All right, let's try it then.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Yeah, when you win the Masters, you get a green jacket. It's yours for a year, and then it has to go back to your locker at the clubhouse.
Yeah, stays at clubhouse.
Oh, okay.
Didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that
Yeah.
either.
Well,
You only got it for a
How
year.
many of you won?
Me?
Yes.
I haven't won any.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right.
I have a sort of a light tan jacket myself. Thank you very
I've
much.
got
I
a plaid
appreciate
one,
it.
so yeah.
Roger Maris would be 86 today. Raja.
61.
He died at the age of 51, really young,
Yeah.
back in 1984. Known for setting the new Major League Baseball record, single season, with 61 home runs in 1961. It's a great movie.
When he was with the Yankees.
Yes. Yes,
And
he
then
was.
he came to the Cardinals.
Yes, he did.
By the way, you only get one green jacket.
Is that what it says?
Yes.
What a
Winners will only
ripoff.
have
Come on.
one
No.
green jacket unless his size drastically changes.
So I tell you what I'd do.
I mean,
I'd start eating.
Here's what they do.
Yeah.
They give you that green jacket. You wear that for a while. You come back, you win another one. They give you a green jacket and an Arnold Palmer.
Before you give it back, you wash it in hot water so
I'd
it
love-
shrinks.
Yeah.
I'd carb up. I'd get myself a green jacket because I gained 50 pounds in a year. All right, anyway, back to Roger Maris. He had some rings because he got them both with the Yankees as well as the Cardinals. Maris's home run record was controversial, if you'll remember. And it's because he did it in 162 games,
As
and he
opposed
got
to
the record.
154.
Exactly.
Right.
154 is what Babe Ruth played. And Maris got the record on the 162nd game. So that started the whole asterisk. We got to put an asterisk on this because it's really not a record because he didn't do it in the same amount
Number
of
of
time
games.
as what Ruth did. He was also, remember the M&M boys?
Maris and Mantle.
Yeah. They were
Right field and center field.
That's right. Remember also, at the end of his career, after he was with the Cardinals, he was on the 67 World Championship team with Lou Brock and Mike Shannon and Bob Gibson and Tim McCarver and Kurt Flood, and I can go on and on. But he also on the 68 team, which lost to the Detroit Tigers in 7 games.
Denny McClain.
Denny McClain.
He was the guy that
32 games? 31 games.
31 games, I think, that
Yeah,
year.
won that year.
Last guy to win 30 plus, I believe.
But Gussie Busch set Maris up by giving him a distributorship.
In Florida, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is worth millions and millions of dollars. After Gussie died, Maris and the brewery didn't agree on things, and there was a huge legal battle. And I believe the Marises, the family, and I think the brewery have parted ways. But those distributorships were worth
They
an
were gold.
unbelievable
They were
amount
gold.
of money. Anyway, he died from non-Hodgkin lymphoma in 1983. And he's buried in North Dakota. That was his native state, North Dakota. They've had snow up there already.
I wonder how many. Well, I saw yesterday parts of Missouri saw a 40-degree temperature drop
Well,
yesterday.
I got a text from somebody who's a listener
Right.
online who was in Rockford. We were showing 92 as our temperature. She was showing 52.
50.
So that's the. Charles Kuralt would be 86 today. Now, this is an interesting story. Remember On the Road with Charles Kuralt? CBS News, CBS Evening News. He was also the host of CBS News Sunday Morning, which is a great show, even, now. Here's the thing. He was on the road doing stuff all over the country. He had a wife and kids, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
But he also had a companion,
Oh.
a Montana woman named Patricia Shannon, made public after he died. He had a shadow family, a second family, with Shannon. His wife was in New York City with his daughters, and he had a house in Montana with this woman, and she, after he died, asserted that home had been willed to her.
Right.
Well, Mrs. Kuralt wasn't all that happy about learning that the Montana home wasn't hers as well, and then all the details started spilling out. We know why Charles was on the road a lot now. Honey, I got to go to Montana again.
Support 2 wives.
Yeah. So anyway, Charles Kuralt with an interesting background. September 10th, 1913, the Lincoln Highway opened, the first paved coast-to-coast highway in the U.S. It had to go through Illinois somewhere, didn't it? Was that Highway 50?
Might have
don't
been
know.
Highway 40, the national road.
Okay.
It could have been. I'm
Could
not
have been.
sure.
All right. 1935, Popeye heard on NBC radio for the first time.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
1948, Mildred
What I am.
Axis Sally Gillers was indicted for treason in Washington, D.C. Gillers was a Nazi radio propagandist. During World War II, she was convicted. She spent 12 years in prison. Axis Sally. 1955, Gunsmoke premiered on CBS. 1955, Bert Parks. You remember him?
Yes.
Game show host?
25 years. The host of Miss America.
Miss America. Okay.
There she is. 1972, Gale Sayers of the Chicago Bears retired from the National Football League. He was remember, he was the Kansas Comet, and that's the way he was in the NFL. He was unbelievable for about 7 years, and then the injuries got him.
Yeah.
But a Hall of Famer.
Got to meet him one time.
Did you? He was the athletic director down at SIU.
SIU. That's the reason why I got to meet him.
He was Gale Sayers. Of course, immortalized in Brian's song.
Yeah.
Still. I mean, don't talk about it, okay? Because I'll get all.
Well, I mean, the first one, the original.
The original.
The
yes.
remake,
I haven't seen the remake.
you don't.
I don't want to
see
ruin
the-
it.
Don't see the
Is that
remake.
bad, huh?
It's pretty bad.
1974, Lou Brock, who I mentioned this morning
Yep.
on the commentary, set a Major League Baseball record when he stole his 105th base of the season. Last night between 6 and 7, we were coming back from St. Louis listening to KMOX, and they did a tribute to Lou Brock and all those great calls by Harry Carey and Jack Buck. That it was a wonderful hour of radio. Don't mind telling you. About September 10th in music news, record stores were swamped with requests for Elvis's Love Me Tender on this date in 1956. It had not been released yet. In 1964, Rod Stewart recorded his first single, Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, which could also be misinterpreted, but
Yeah.
we're not going to. 1966, The Last Train to Clarksville.
Monkeys.
The Monkees did that. 1990, Will
Were they going to
Smith.
Clarksville, Tennessee?
I don't know what it was.
Okay.
Not really.
There's a
just
Clarksville,
never could figure-
Missouri, too, you know.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah.
I could never figure out which
Or
Clarksville
which one?
they were going to.
It's sort of like
I think it just rhymed.
Okay.
Remember Abilene?
Fit.
That was either Texas or Kansas. And
Yeah.
It all depended who wanted to claim it.
George something the fourth.
Hamilton.
Hamilton fourth.
Hamilton.
Okay.
1990, Will Smith made his debut in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't understand this one. In 1996, Walmart banned Sheryl Crow's her second album because of the song Love is a Good Thing.
I thought they banned it because it hurt sales of toilet paper.
You remember, for those of you that don't listen all the time,
She's a one square woman.
she was the one that came out and said,
Can you
in order
spare
to
'em?
save the trees, you need to only use one square in the bathroom. And we did our research.
Ain't happening.
Well, our research indicated that the average person uses 8 squares. I'm an 18 square guy. We have a pretty good question of the day. It really wasn't a question of the day. It was a fill in the blank.
Oh, okay.
All right? From your testing days. The Carnaby Square question of the day. You know, Carnaby Square is the fashion leader
Yeah.
in downtown Fairfield. You thought I was going to nod off there, didn't you?
No, we were just waiting for it. A dramatic pause from the Dreefter.
3,600 people saw this. The Carnaby Square question of the day. There ought to be a law against.
Ought to be a log in that.
Fill in the blank. We'll be back on Morning Coffee after this.
Life is all about changes. Changing of the seasons is what keeps Carnaby's fashion door evolving. Exciting styles and colors from the brands you love to wear. Set a reminder for Carnaby's Facebook Live, trending Thursdays at 7 p.m. See all of the new deliveries of the week. The Carnaby girls invite you to fall forward with Carnaby Square. Carnaby Square has convenient shopping hours, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, and open late on Thursdays till 7.
Hi everyone, I'm your closet. I am stuffed to the max. How many shirts can one person need, and who needs this many shoes? Think of it this way. If you do clean me out, you can shop more, so it's a win-win. Just remember, shop Fairfield first and look for great finds at CDC's new to you.
Here's what's going on Saturday, September the 12th. The Jeff Furton Club will be hosting their monthly breakfast from 7 to 9 a.m. The menu will be all you can eat, sausage, biscuits and gravy, hash browns, scrambled eggs, and pancakes, and the cost is by donation. A farmers market will be held every Saturday, weather permitting, at the Wayne County Courthouse. Vendors are welcome. For more information, contact Dana Wilson at 599-0173. And on Sunday, September 13th, the Fairfield Coin Club will be having their coin show and auction at Frontier Community College. Doors will open at 9 a.m. Meeting and auction will start at 1:30. In accordance with the CDC and contract with the college, the club is asking that everyone please wear a mask and that you observe social distancing guidelines.
Jerome here from Main Street Shop Fairfield. You know, we've been selling Skagmores for 20-some-odd years now, and the most common feedback I get from our customers is they just don't dread mowing anymore. Some even say they now look forward to mowing, the poor souls. But for the rest of us, we say mowing doesn't suck anymore. We even get a feeling of great power as we plow through our yards. And a great-looking lawn, well, that doesn't suck either. Actually, all of us are really glad we got our Skag lawnmowers. Really glad. We are Main Street Shop Fairfield, and we sell those happy Skags. Wow! Zoom!
Built on dedication, Graper Post Buildings has earned the trust of thousands throughout the heartland. A major leader in the post frame industry, you can turn to us for advice, best price, and most durable, long-lasting products and buildings in the country. Buildings for agriculture, commercial, residential, and even new roofs. We have the staff, crews, and supplies to handle your project. Turn to Graper Post, a tradition for over 45 years. Call us today at 800-264-5013. Visit us online at graperpost.com or drop by our showroom near Odin, Indiana.
Time Capsule, sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another Time Capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when a bomb destroyed the U.S. Embassy in Beirut?
This criminal attack on a diplomatic establishment will not deter us from our goals.
Secretary of the Interior James Watt chopped down the Beach Boys and their fans. The Space Shuttle Challenger went up on its maiden voyage and got a phone call from Vice President Bush.
We want you to know that you've driven the Beach Boys off the front pages of the papers.
John Glenn told us,
I declare my candidacy for President of the United States.
Gandhi won 8 Oscars, including Best Picture. And here's what the best new music sounded like. Songs came out together, but when? The answer and a little taste of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
Swing by the Fairfield Save-A-Lot and take advantage of these great deals. 10-pound bag of chicken leg quarters, $4.90. 5-pound bag of red or gold potatoes, $3.99. Whole boneless pork loins, $1.87 a pound, and whole twin pack pork butts, $1.28 a pound. Prices mentioned are good through Saturday. Good food, great people, great prices at your Save-A-Lot store located on West Main.
April 1983.
David Bowie and Let's Dance, the top song of April 1983. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another Time Capsule.
Time Capsule has been sponsored today by Save-A-Lot Food Store on West Main, Fairfield.
Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Tucker Hallam Insurance, Wayne City, specializes in families. From auto accidents to home disasters to that very memorable first day of college, you'll have peace of mind with insurance from your Pekin Insurance Agency, putting you and your family first with insurance coverage for your home, auto, life, health, or business, and at competitive rates that will fit your individual needs. Call your Pekin Insurance Agency, Tucker Hallam Insurance today, going beyond the expected.
Bum, 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 the NBC News theme, as done by the Fairfield City Band last summer. The question of the day, really a fill in the blank. 3,600 people saw it. There ought to be a law against. What do you think, guys?
Where do I start?
Okay, the other night,
Yeah?
I'm driving into town.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I get to First and Main, and my light is green.
Okay.
All right. And there is a car facing me.
Ooh, that's not good.
There ought to be a law. And I'm like, dude,
you know where I am? I'm the same place I was 2 years ago, and I got all kinds of stuff thrown at me.
Mm-hmm.
There are Ford F-150s in this town that do not have a muffler system. There's no way there's a muffler on them.
they don't have mufflers, they have amplifiers.
I sit on my porch, and I sit on my porch, and I scream as they run past my house at full speed because they're getting to speed on South First.
Luckily, they can't hear you because they don't have mufflers.
The ones that hear exactly. The ones that do hear me go around the block and come back one more time, just to irritate me.
Well, it's just in case they misunderstood you. They want to make sure they got what you were yelling.
That
Correct.
guy yelling at me?
Here he is.
No, let me go around the block, see.
All right.
Question.
There ought to be a law
against. Jeremy says
going to a store. Here's mine. Going
Okay.
to a store.
Going to a store.
And somebody leaving that store with their cart, walking down the middle of the parking lot roadway.
Right.
Thus,
Instead of getting to one side or the
Instead
other
of
to get
getting
to the
to one
car, they
side.
just walk down the middle. There ought to be a law against that.
you're really peeved easily.
It don't.
Mine's big.
It don't take much anymore.
I think that's the way it is.
Get
with
bigger
And I
all of us.
think that's everybody.
Get bigger tires than Miss Pearl, you can just ride over them.
That's true. Good point. Well, I think I can ride over them now. So.
Jeremy says it really opens a can of worms. It did open a can of worms. Kathy says in today's world, how can you limit it to one thing?
That's a good point.
There's some great answers. My answer is Illinois family courts who are discriminating against fathers and nepotism at the county level. Now, she's not talking about Wayne County or Edwards County. She's talking about elsewhere.
Yeah.
So apparently she's got a specific instance that she's mad about. Shirley says adults using foul language around small children and in public.
Amen.
Hey, yeah, I agree. There ought to be a law against that.
Well, okay, then if there's got to be a law against that, then there's got to be a law against
If there were
someone
a law,
not telling you that you're on the speakerphone. Because I've been caught. I shouldn't have used the language, but I should have been told
you were on.
I was on the speakerphone.
You
Okay.
just assume anymore. I just assume that I'm on speakerphone anymore.
Well, I am now too. Yeah, I don't want to talk more about it. According to John, making the poor people.
What'd you say? Did you advise someone to say no to circumcision or what?
Well, that's not foul. I used a colorful word.
Red, green, blue,
And
yellow,
the colorful word was not just heard
purple
by the person that was supposed to hear it.
It was broadcast.
It was broadcast to
Throughout the room.
to minor children.
Oh, that's not good.
It's never good.
I hate when that happens.
It doesn't happen to me that often, but I doubt it'll ever happen again. I learned my lesson. I learnt it.
You learned?
I learned it.
All right.
Making the poor people of Wayne County pay unnecessary auto repair bills when the county's too crooked to fix the roads. And he used one of those words, those blank roads.
Ah, okay.
One I won't use on the radio.
Those colorful words.
But
Yellow,
I will use
red,
if you call me and
blue.
tell me you're on a speakerphone, okay? But businesses forcing people to wear a mask to shop in their stores. I'm sorry, but
That's the rule.
That is the rule. That's not the law.
It's
not the law, but it's highly suggested.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah. Recommended.
Tommy says, I would say poor grammar, but the jail is too big. I seen that one coming. But Mike says authorities hiding information about Megan Nichols. That's an interesting one.
That is an interesting one.
You know, I called the FBI. It's been now about 8 weeks ago.
For beer?
Just to say, is there something new? Is there anything new? Because we started seeing those signs.
Yeah.
You remember?
Called them and said, hey, what's up, man? What's up, man? Come on.
Didn't get a return call. Never even got a return call. They were, I called 2 of their offices.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. Allowing people to drive that don't use their signal lights.
Well, you know, we are in Fairfield. And in such a small town, most people know where you're going anyway.
Yeah. They know you're going to make a right turn from the left lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jan says rioting and looting. Well, thank God we don't have any of that around here.
Thank goodness.
Rhonda says bullying. Adults, children, it doesn't matter. All people. We got some good answers.
Yeah, there are some good answers.
Tommy says considering and using YouTube as a credible source. I would think in a news story that would be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then the same question comes out: is Facebook a credible source as well?
Right.
I mean, you got.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Here's one I saw yesterday. I saw this at the city council meeting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
People wearing their mask below their nose.
I actually saw a guy wearing a mask the other day. Had it over his nose. He just had it pulled up above his mouth. It was just covering his nose.
It's a mask teeny.
Yeah, like a bikini. I got an upper, I got a lower. Unbelievable. Here's one. And this is good. This is from Carol.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we know Carol?
I know her
extremely well.
Extremely well.
Okay.
I can't swing a dead cat at night without hitting Carol, okay? And her biggest problem...
I've almost got it narrowed down.
Her biggest problem in life is styrofoam, okay? If you put those peanuts in, you know...
They get stuck, they stick onto everything.
Oh, no, the sound. The sound drives her crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, here's what I did.
You find some styrofoam?
No, it's
At night after she falls asleep.
No. I wouldn't do that. So she says to me, Tuesday, we've run out of paper plates. We we're busy, so we use a lot of paper plates. Okay, instead of regular dishes. So I go to Save a Lot.
They don't have any.
They didn't have paper plates. They only had styrofoam plates.
I looked the other day. They don't have paper plates. They don't have paper towels.
The only plates they had
were
styrofoam.
So here's what I did.
Bring home styrofoam.
In the cabinet, we've got 40 paper plates.
Right.
I've got them stacked on top
of the styrofoam.
So there's going to be a point
that
in the not too distant future
you're in trouble.
You've got 20 meals left.
She's going to hit the styrofoam and go crazy. All right. So I thought that was a great question of the day, personally.
Okay. It is the first day of the NFL season.
Uh-oh.
So I have NFL trivia for you today.
And let me just say this, because you're going to talk to
Sheldon.
Okay. So did you know they changed the theme for tonight? The theme to
from Are You
football?
Ready for Some Football?
They got rid of Are You Ready for Some Football?
Yeah,
by
Hank
Williams.
Jr. got mad at him.
Well, no, they got rid of it because they said all my rowdy friends are coming out tonight didn't fit anymore during a time of social distancing. You believe it?
All right.
All right, well, go ahead.
Here we go. Number one. Which NFL player has won the most playoff games in history?
Most playoff games in history.
Number two. Which NFL player went on to become a U.S. Supreme Court justice?
Mm-hmm.
Sandra Day O'Connor? Oh.
No, she was not a tight end.
Number 3, which team did John Madden win a Super Bowl with as head coach?
Got it.
Number 4, which Hall of Fame NFL player went by the nickname Sweetness?
Okay.
You don't get this one, I'm going to throw something at you. Number 5, according to many Super Bowl...
I know that one.
According to many Super Bowl MVPs, where are they going?
All right. I know that one, too.
Number 6, which team plays at the oldest stadium in the NFL?
Hold on a second. Let me think. Right now?
Yeah. Which current team plays at the oldest stadium in the NFL?
All right, I got an idea on that.
All right, number 7, which player has won the NFL's Most Valuable Player Award more than any of his peers?
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Not playing anymore.
Not playing anymore?
Nope.
You're kidding.
He's retired. Number 5.
Wow, that really blows my mind.
Does insurance commercials now. Number 8. Which player was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame at a younger age than anyone else? What is the youngest player ever to be inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Okay, I think we might have mentioned him today.
We did.
I thought
Number
so.
9. Which Rocky actor once played in the NFL?
Which Rocky actor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And number 10, because the Chiefs won the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and because they're playing tonight, who did the Chiefs beat to win Super Bowl 4?
Who did the Chiefs
Super
beat
Bowl 4.
Yeah.
to win Super Bowl 4?
Packers won 1 and 2. Jets won 3. Chiefs won 4. Who'd they beat?
Who'd they beat?
All right, I don't know. I've got to think about that. So, lots of thinking to do. We'll be back with more Morning Coffee and the answers after we talk to Sheldon.
Now is your chance to join the team at North American Lighting. NAL's Flora plant will host open interviews Saturday, September 12th from 8 a.m. until noon for second and third shift operator positions. Applicants should bring a valid ID and fill out the online application at NAL.com. Applicants should first report to the southeast corner of the south parking lot for a brief health screening before their interview. Face masks are required and will be provided before entering the facility.
At Jackie's Hidden Treasures, you never know what you'll find. Pick up a certificate at the Big Deal Store for incredible savings. There's always something new at Jackie's Hidden Treasures on the square in Sisney.
Watermelon.
Healthy.
Cool.
And tasty.
They're grown here and are at the peak of freshness right now.
The Ileana Watermelon Association reminds you that every summer day is better with watermelon.
Bring one home today.
Watermelon.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
10 minutes before 9 now. Sheldon Bunning from Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler on the phone. Good morning.
Morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning. How you doing, Sheldon?
I'm good.
Let me ask you. My wife made me sit down and watch a video concerning the Wagoneer. Okay. So how far away are we from that actually becoming a reality?
I think it'll probably wind up being 2022.
Okay. All right. Wow. What an impressive vehicle. More technology than I've ever seen in a vehicle ever.
It was very impressive. Very impressive.
So I mean, we're kind of looking forward to that. We're kind of looking forward to that showing up here someday. And we'll come up and take it for a ride, okay?
I'm relieved that they're going to put the faux wood on the side. So that's something we may have to do here. So.
You know what? If you have a Wagoneer, it's just wrong if you don't have the fake wood on the side.
Yeah, we'll just go get some old paneling out of the city hall and just, staple it on the side.
Yeah. Well, we can probably run down to 10 gauges somewhere and get it set up shop right here at the showroom. Yeah.
There you go.
Pop rivet. That's the key word on that.
Some sort of shelf paper and put on it.
There you go.
So, Sheldon, what else you got going on?
we've got all kinds of promotions going on the new stuff. I think we've still got the percentage off on the Chevrolet models. We've got some 0% for 60 months on several models in the Chrysler Dodge Jeep lineup. The Pacifica, they keep hammering that thing home with the 0% and some rebate available on that thing. So there's a lot of deals out there.
Lots of good deals, and, of course, you've got some great deals on used vehicles.
Well, we do. What we have great deals. We could always use more, so come down and trade, buy a new one.
And, of course, any vehicle you buy on the lot, barring a commercial vehicle, has a warranty forever.
That is correct. We guarantee the powertrain in it for as long as you put it.
All righty. Sheldon, as always, we want to... I'm sorry, go ahead.
You could technically drive it, and then maybe our grandkids or somebody working on the thing for you.
Well, there you go.
By the time you finish it off.
All right. Sheldon, as always, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Have a great weekend, man.
All right, you guys do the same.
Bye-bye. Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast. Sunshine today, high 88. Partly cloudy tonight, low 65. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 85. Partly sunny, 88 on Saturday. And for Sunday and Monday, sunshine with the highs each day in the low to mid-80s. Overnight low 64. Yesterday's high was 90. Currently, humidity at 89%, winds are calm, pressure at 30.22. Sunshine right now, we've got 72 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar looks good this morning as well. No rain showing up anywhere in the area in terms of precipitation.
Boy, you've really come up with some good questions this time.
There you go. Thrown down the gauntlet, man.
Yeah.
All right, number one. Which NFL player has won which NFL player has won the most playoff games in history?
Are you going to take a guess?
Terry Bradshaw?
It is not.
I'm going to say Joe Montana.
It is not Joe Montana.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Okay, of course.
Yeah. May not get any more this year.
No.
Because he plays for the Buccaneers now.
But his football was slightly deflated.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, number two, which NFL player went on to become a U.S. Supreme Court Justice?
In the Super Bowl? Was in the Super Bowl or in the?
No. He played in the NFL.
He played in the NFL and then
became a super. I'll give you a hint.
I know it.
He was a Supreme Court Justice from 1962 to 1993.
Was Byron Whizzer White?
Whizzer White. Heisman Trophy winner as well.
Yes.
Wow. All righty. Number three, what team did John Madden win a Super Bowl with?
I can do that. You?
Go ahead.
The Oakland Raiders.
The Oakland Raiders.
So we had a Supreme Court Justice named Whizzer
White.
Whizzer.
Don't go there, Tom. We're going to go right back to the beginning of the show.
Yeah, beginning of the show.
And you know what his platform was when he was Supreme Court Justice.
What his platform
was? No to circumcision. From the Whizzer.
I don't want to go there.
Number four, which Hall of Fame NFL player went by the nickname Sweetness?
Dion?
No.
Walter
Payton.
Walter Payton. You got it. All right, number five, according to many Super Bowl MVPs, where are they going?
You can know that.
Disneyland or Disney World.
Or Disney World, one of the other.
Right.
Number six, which team plays in the oldest stadium in the NFL?
I'm going to say the L.A. Rams. That's the Coliseum.
That's the newest stadium.
Oh, they're already
NFL
in.
now.
I mean, are they in the new stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, well, they were in the Coliseum last year. I thought, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm at a loss here.
The Bears?
Bears.
Soldier Field.
Soldier Field, built in 1924.
Well, it's been renovated.
It was renovated in like 2001.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, because
but
they
it's still
played
the
in
oldest
Champaign.
It is. Yeah.
They played their home games in Champaign
Yes, they did.
that year.
All right, number seven, which retired player has won the NFL's Most Valuable Player award more than any of his peers?
I have no idea.
He sells insurance now on TV with a country singer.
Oh, that's Terry Bradshaw?
I don't.
He has an 8-head.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Oh, gee, I should have known that.
Head.
Yeah.
He has an 8 head.
Number eight. Give me the name of the youngest player ever to be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
How about Gale Sayers?
34, 1977, when he got inducted. All right.
Brief but highly productive career.
He was. Number 9, which star of Rocky played in the NFL?
Was it Dolph Lundgren?
No.
Rocky. I'm looking at the Apollo Creed.
Carl
Weathers.
Carl
Okay,
Weathers.
all right.
In the NFL from 1971 to
Because when he came in
1974.
and auditioned for Rocky, he was like, if you give me a real boxer, because he was, in his screen test, he was boxing Sylvester Stallone.
Oh.
If you give me a real boxer, not just a writer.
And
Way to
number
kiss
10.
up, Carl.
And there are some bonus points to be awarded here.
All right.
Which team did the Chiefs beat to win Super Bowl IV? Now, the bonus points go to you if you name the MVP of that Super Bowl and the final score.
I got a guess. And the guess is the Dallas Cowboys.
It is not the Dallas Cowboys. It is the Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, the Purple People Eaters.
Score and the MVP. Chiefs 23, Vikings 7. Lynn Dawson.
Lynn Dawson, number 16.
Yep.
In the program, number 1 in your heart if you're from Kansas City.
Yes.
Lynn Dawson. There was some good players. That was Hank Stram's team, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure was.
And he was, he had a whole really great broadcasting career.
Oh, he did.
After he got done being the coach. But there's this great, there's lots of great video where he was mic'd up. I think that's Super Bowl in
Yeah, I think
particular.
so. I think you're right.
And, he was just colorful and priceless. Really, really good. I was really into the NFL those days. Of course, we had a team in St. Louis. Well, we had a franchise.
Yeah.
The football Cardinals. And, I completely lost my zest, especially after the Rams debacle.
Yeah.
And I just can't seem to get into it. I won't be watching tonight, but I don't. I want live sports, but I've also had a problem getting involved with the Cardinals.
And they are going to allow fans at Arrowhead.
Yeah, they're going to allow all of our fans.
No.
16,000.
Okay, so that's only a fraction of
But baseball still has no fans.
Yeah.
Well, they got cutouts. Yeah.
Yeah, they got fans. They got little popsicle sticks on them, and you go like this.
Yeah. All right, well, tomorrow is 9/11.
Yes.
And we'll be here and probably talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Back tomorrow. Thanks, Tom. Take care, Mark. You have a good day. Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
The proud voice of the Fairfield Mules and the leader in southeastern Illinois sports. This is WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois, 104.9.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. See pictures and prices at boydfern.com or follow them on Facebook.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The number of new unemployment claims the same as last week, and more people are staying on unemployment, according to the Labor Department.
We came in at 884,000 new initial